Never know. I could be bruised under here. Could be broken. I probably wouldn't even notice the bone sticking out.
Yeah.
I tried to like go up the ramp because like I was like going around and around on the wakeboarding machine at Penrith. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's like a giant, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's basically a giant cable that runs around the water.
Yeah.
And after a couple of goes, I got up and then I get to the corner and it would try and pull me too fast to the left and I would like come off. And it's such a massive walk all the way back. And then I'd try it again. I get to that corner and fall off and I have to walk all the way back. And then I was like, fuck, I don't want to have to walk that far. Like, I may as well just try and hit some of these jumps because they were really close to where you start.
Yeah.
And then I fucking went towards the first jump and I just missed it and just smashed into the side of it. Fucking hurt me knee so bad. I hit the water and I had to like actually move my legs around thinking, okay, I think it's still connected. It's okay.
I didn't lose my leg.
Yeah. Yes, I'm tired. Okay, I'll start. I may as well start the conversation. I was going to start by saying I feel so sick because for the last part of the vlog, I decided to go to Krispy Kreme donuts and see how much I can eat.
Oh, no.
And I did 15.
Oh.
I feel exhausted from doing it. Like I felt pretty good before I started eating and about 8 in, I thought, I can't to keep going. Like, it was crazy.
I think I want to vomit for you.
I was getting 4 at a time and squishing them down together.
Yeah.
I feel so sick.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know. I'd like to say welcome back, Mama. Welcome back to the podcast.
Thank you.
Welcome back. It was my favourite episode so far. Everyone always says, what's your favourite episode? I said, an episode with my mum.
I actually, during the week, no doubt, no lie, I actually started watching that episode again.
Did ya?
Yeah.
What the hell? If I didn't ask you to come over till
yesterday. Yeah. So I was going to bring it up yesterday and I forgot. Like,
because we were meant to do this yesterday, but obviously like I didn't know when the event was going to end. So I thought I might as well let everyone listening know as well. We went to, it was called Entrepreneurs Summit. Is that what it was called?
Yep.
And how would you describe what it is? Because I'm not very good at describing what they are.
Oh, it's a whole bunch of people that work for themselves that have either their own companies or they want to start their own companies or, like solopreneurs and just, to get inspiration and motivation and things that might let you know about things in the business from those that know.
Because I was like, it's all set up so you have these seats and there's a stage and someone comes out on stage and they just basically talk about whatever their specific niche is and you kind of listen to it.
Yeah, exactly.
And the guy who started it was Aaron Sansoni. I realised when I was in the middle of it yesterday that I've listened to this exact speech before. Like I listened to this last time. He was at the last event I went to. Exactly the same. The same testimonies, the same people.
Yeah.
The same prices.
Same stories.
Everything was the same.
Yeah.
Same stories. I was so fucking tired yesterday. That was the most tired I've ever been.
I know. I had to keep... I looked at you...
Could you see me like dozing?
I looked at you 50 times to make sure your eyes are still open. There was one time that I looked and your eyes were closed and I've gone, tap, tap, like, Jake, are you okay?
I know.
Yep.
Oh, Mum, I was like, we were sitting front row, if everyone listening doesn't know. Have I got everything on here? I think so. We're sitting front row, VIP tickets, and then they're speaking just there, and like he would come towards this side of the stage and then come up the stage. I'm thinking, shit, like I'm way too tired for him to get this close. I'm feeling myself go like this. And I reckon I fell asleep 50 times.
Yeah.
Easily 50
Little
times.
micro sleeps all the time. Well,
it was scaring the shit out of me too, because like every time I'd do it, I'd have a panic and then I'd wake up back up and then all of a sudden I'm sweating and I'm like cold and I was hallucinating, dreaming, I was like thinking, oh man, like I kind of felt like everyone was like looking at me at one point, and then I felt like I was up there giving the speech at one point. I was just starting to trip out. I was like, I need to go home.
Don't go to it after night shift.
No.
Like don't then go and start a seminar.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because I woke up early, yes, on Thursday, what day was it?
Friday.
Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, Thursday.
I woke up early.
Yeah.
I was meant to do a podcast in the afternoon, so I'd been awake already for past 24 hours at that point.
Yeah.
And it was just so much. Sitting in that seat, listening, it was loud, but I just couldn't keep my eyes open. Yeah. So I only got to experience the first guy, Aaron Sansoni. What did you think of Aaron anyway? What did you think of the first guy?
Yeah, like he's got a lot of knowledge. Like, he certainly certainly knows how to talk to people.
Yeah.
You know, and you can see how people get inspired from him and want to do exactly his path and his plan and everything.
Yeah.
And he's certainly got the gift of the gab, and that's what he needs in his job, and that's where he got to where he is, you know.
Yeah, and I think I noticed too going to that event, and I noticed it the last time as well. It's like he makes a shitload of money, but how much of that money has been made from doing the seminars and getting people to sign up?
Yeah.
And
like all the side stuff.
Yeah.
To get you to follow what he does.
Yeah.
How much is made from that, and how much?
I reckon all of it. Like he's obviously never had a job. Right? It's like he's seen photos of him giving seminars and he was like 20 or something.
Yeah, he was a salesman. Like, yeah, I saw one guy, that guy that was in talking from the beginning, that sort of the host, I guess.
Yeah.
That introduced him and everything. Like he said that, you know, he went to a place and worked with him before, and he was doing something similar in sales and all that. So and
oh well, it was just like crazy because he was saying I've got 92 companies that I'm a owner of, and I was thinking to myself like, that's a really cool sales point, and his idea is teaching people how to buy businesses. But you have to have money to buy businesses. And he has his money by teaching people how to buy businesses. You know what I mean? Like that's how he gets his money. It's, to me, it's like a giant like full circle scheme. It doesn't make sense. And I guess the testimonies are pretty cool, but I don't know. It was like, for me, it was a little bit incisive. The idea that you can buy a business with no money is the incisive part.
Well, you can do a course from him
to
find out how you can buy a business with no money down, like a 3-day course that tells you about it.
Still $6,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? $6,000 for that course.
Yeah.
And just knowing that you can buy a business without any money, maybe you can Google it and figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't need to pay the $6,000 for it.
Yeah, you can do a lot of research and probably find out stuff from lots and lots of research, or follow the same way. If you want to know exactly the same way that he did it, you know, like, and basically, and I've seen stuff advertised where it's called vendor finance. So you'll buy a business for $100,000 and the owner will let you pay it out of your profits and you pay them back. I actually know some people that, you know, bought businesses that way. So,
and is there usually money up front as well?
Sometimes it can be, but not all the time.
Yeah.
Like some people buy it with very little money, or just as much as they have got, you know, might be 30,000, and they're willing to, all right, that cash is good. I know the business is going to somebody that's going to keep it going, you know, and
if you're probably a really good salesman, like they probably give you lots of tips and tricks as to how to do it, like that. Aaron, to become like Aaron, like he's had 20-something years of experience of doing it, right?
Yeah.
You could probably just walk into any brick and mortar shop and convince them that the best thing for them to do is sell them the business for no money, and then they give them money back each week, you know?
Well, I reckon he could walk into a shop that didn't even know he wanted to sell.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they don't even know they're selling. He's like, you could just convince them that they want to live a better life. Yeah. And the best way to have a better life is obviously not running the business.
Yeah.
Why don't I just run the business for you? I'll give you guys money each week.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Go have a holiday, have a break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like one yesterday, like at the end, we got a few people asked questions right at the end of the day, and one person said that her deal fell through where she was putting down 600,000 and vendor finance the rest, or some other finance for the rest, and they weren't interested in that. And so it was 1.2 for the business, and he said you could even do a deal where you increase the price and it's 1.4, you know, and you put in your 600,000, but you pay them the other 800,000.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose, because he is very well knowledge and very well experienced.
Yeah, and I reckon it works for a lot of people, but not everybody. Yeah.
But the scary thing is, like, he makes his money telling people how to do the thing. You know, that's
yeah.
How many people do you reckon signed up that day? I've been trying to figure
I talked to a lady at the end of the day, and she'd signed up for it. And
I know people that signed up in the Queensland one,
and there were lots of people, and the guys next to us,
they'd already done it. Yeah.
Like he'd already signed up for the course, his mate.
Yeah.
You know,
and
so it was buy one get one free. You know, take a buddy for free.
Yeah.
But and it was like
I reckon that day,
over 300 people.
That really on that day?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because there were so many, and it took a long time for people to come back.
Yeah.
And there were
Wow.
so many people signing him up.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like there was like 10 staff signing him up, you know.
Wow,
So
that's
I
so
reckon,
much money.
I reckon.
So it's that 300 people times $6,000. Is that 1.2 mil?
1.8.
1.8 mil?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is 1.8 mil.
Yeah.
That's just from coming to Sydney.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
so
and
much
plus
money.
the VIPs that paid the $170,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
to get the VIPs.
Yeah, but like even then, like you think that would be a good amount of money. Like maybe they made 10
And they
grand,
would have had to
15
pay for the
grand.
premises. And he's got staff with him that he would have
Yeah.
had to pay. Like a lot of it is covering his costs of the day, you know, like his accommodation, everyone that he travels with's accommodation. And
Yeah, I'm sure like
Yeah.
they might have even had like $100,000 in expenses, but
yeah.
then you've also got to think like, well, they were selling the VIP tickets, then all the vending, like the food, the drinks, all that stuff. I'm sure that like just by having the room, they've got to fill it up by someone. It probably doesn't cost money to have the room there.
Yeah.
Then the staff and all that as well. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, 1.8 million is a
Yeah.
crazy
But
amount
I think
of
I
money.
want to sell courses.
Yeah, that's what everyone wants to do.
Yeah.
But that's the trick. Like
Yeah.
that's what the idea of going and see seminars are. Like a lot of people that continue to do courses and seminars, they came from a seminar, and that's what he said. I sat
Yeah.
in the back of this room. He didn't fall in love with the idea of how to buy a business with no money. He fell in love with the idea of I want to be the guy on stage.
Yeah.
You know, like I see,
Yeah.
would have seen how many people signing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know a lot of people involved in the online coaching world and the coaching world.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy. Like
Yeah.
I know people that have signed up to one person's course, and then I know that guy who signed up to someone else's course that I know, and that guy's charging him $15,000 a month. He's charging people like I can't remember how much it is to sign up for his course, but then the people that I know that have signed up for his course, they're charging people $5,000 a month, and it's just this continuous thing,
Yeah.
you know. But then
Yeah.
the guy that I sat down with on the podcast I spoke to, he told me he charges people $8,000 a month for his course. He's paying $20,000 a month for his course for his coach, who's paying, I think, something like $200,000 maybe a year for his course. And then he's paying a guy $500,000 a
What?
year for 2 1-hour conversations a year.
Holy
Once every 6 months,
Yeah.
he gets a 1-hour conversation to pick this guy's brain for $500,000.
Yeah.
And then he gives him a bunch of homework and stuff to do for the next 6 months. And he just passes that information down the line
Yeah.
until eventually it gets to the average everyday person, you know?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. It's just insane.
It's just a giant pyramid scheme. But the crazy part is it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
And what was the rest of the day like? Because I took off after that guy.
Yeah,
And that was the
so-
biggest chunk,
so-
I'm guessing.
Yeah. And then after that, like everything else was squeezed into the next 4 hours.
Yeah.
And so that covered like all his, he has little, like he was from Empire, whatever it was called.
Empire. Well, that's basically all of his companies come underneath the Empire company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, he's got like Empire One, Empire AI, Empire this. So you had like, you know, about 4 or 5 people come on from each of those to tell you this is what our AI side does, this is what our marketing side does, this is what Empire One does. And
Were they like,
Yeah.
and they were all from his companies?
yeah.
And it was like,
Yeah.
was it almost like a way to get you in to sign up for his company? Like, this is what you can get
Yeah,
out of it?
like you can, this is what this side of the business does. Like,
Yeah.
like if you're interested in like the marketing side, you know, like we'll teach you about AI, SEO, AEC, like meta advertising and social media and that. And we'll teach you everything, and then you'll get updates on stuff as it changes. You know, you'll know about changes in the marketplace and all that, and that could be like a $500 2-day course. But then there's another company that does how to turn your company. He'll go to companies and turn it into an AI company where, you know, he'll streamline all of that side of
all
things.
the automation. And all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and go,
Yeah.
all right, this is where I think that your business can become AI, because everything is going to be AI.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we'll do one at a time, or we'll do it, you know, as fast as you want.
Was it
yeah.
like, were you learning much stuff, or was it more of like a sales pitch as to why you should sign up to Empire?
A bit of both. A bit of both. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Because you were taking notes. Oh,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
fucking taking screenshots every time I
Yeah.
closed
Oh,
my eyes.
the lady like on the aisle just across from where we were at the start of the next aisle, she was like writing the whole time. It was like the whole time. Yeah.
Soaking it up, eh?
Yeah, like she must have gone through the whole book.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then what about after all the Empire people were done? Because I know there was like the CEO of Airtasker.
So I think his name was Tim, and then he came on first. So 4 of them came on stage, and Tim got to speak first because he only had 10 minutes, and then he had to go and catch a plane.
Yeah.
So they rushed him through,
Yeah.
and he was pretty interesting, and he actually gave me a lot of inspiration and said, when I first launched Airtasker, it wasn't perfect, and I launched it and went, fuck it, I'll launch it anyway. And he did, and I went, oh, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah, nah.
And so today I started my countdown.
Yeah.
So, and that was interesting. And then we had, like, the lady that ran Kiki K, stationery, like the stationery suppliers, and the girl from...
Shark Tank.
no, she was later on. She was the second last person.
Okay.
But there was a guy that, had done, like, commercial real estate investing, but he'll help you choose properties, how to invest into them.
Mm-hmm.
And another lady that she's got, like, I forget her name, Harisme or something like that. And she's a young accountant that goes and does a boring accountancy job, but to get new clients and all that, she went a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and started putting her face on social media and talking nerdy about accounting.
Yeah.
And she's got like this huge following, and so she's made a lot of money on social media.
Yeah.
And she's got a growing accountancy firm,
Wow.
where, she's trying to educate everyone. And she's just this young lady.
Mm.
And then at the end of it, the Jane Lou, I think her name was, the Shopo lady, she was the second last guest speaker, like, probably one of the big names of the event as
Yeah,
well.
she'd be the richest one there. Maybe not more than Aaron
Yeah,
Sansoni.
she does 100 million in sales a year.
Oh, a year.
Yeah, and her story was really funny. She was really good, and she said that she came from China with her parents when she was like 6 or 8 years old, and then had to come into Australia, and her parents put everything into her getting educated, and then put her in uni, and she had to either do the Chinese doctor, lawyer,
dentist,
or
lawyer.
accountant.
Yeah.
So she went and did accountancy, finished it, and went and started a job, and she was there for like 8 or 9 months, and she's like, I don't even want to do this.
I'm going to blow my brains out.
So she went and on the side with a girlfriend started this weekend, like a market stall, but like in a fixed building or whatever. And she started that on weekends while she was still working. And then after lots of months doing that, she went, and they never made any sales. But she was just learning stuff as they did it. And then she quit her job, but she never told her parents.
Yeah.
And then she caught the bus to work, to her fake work, because with her accountancy clothes. So her mum never knew for months that she'd quit. And then eventually fell in with this other person that she started with, and then that business was up and down, but the other lady pulled out again. Like a second person pulled out because she was doing the first one with a friend, and then the second person pulled out of the second business, and she's gone, no, I want to keep doing this. And that's when she went into social media, and because they're like, nobody sells on social media. Like, you can't sell online. Nobody does that. And she went, yeah, I think I can.
Really?
And then
Must have been a long time ago.
Yeah, she's been going for 15 years.
Let's say 15 years ago then.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, she was 40. Yeah.
Really?
40 or 41. Yeah.
40 or 41, and she's quitting her job and hiding it from her mum?
No, now.
Oh, right.
Like back then she was like 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it's cool. I loved it the first time I went.
Yeah, and her business just went skyrocketing, and now she's, started to go in other places around the world. So
yeah, it's crazy. I remember the first time I went, the most motivating person to me was Michelle Bridges. You would have liked that one. That was sick.
Yeah. I love Michelle Bridges.
Her story from being a kid, like training people at school,
Yeah.
to like continuing doing it more and more until she couldn't, like, obviously the Biggest Loser was a big career move for
Yeah.
her, and then selling the books and the courses and the training programs and the meal plans, and then
Yeah.
it just became this
Yeah, I
enormous
bought it a
thing.
few times.
Yeah,
I think I started 3 times.
I remember being a kid and you were doing the Michelle Bridges
Yeah.
things and the training
Yeah.
things. I remember there was an exercise ball when we were younger. I remember that's like
and I hired a treadmill and
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. But yeah, that's what I like about those events. I love hearing the stories about
Yeah,
people.
I love people's success stories. Like they're my favorite. Is like I could cry like watching
Me too.
people's success stories because I just love it. I think they're inspiring, but oh my god, look what they got to do. You know, like
I think it is. And it's cool because like especially when they relatability, like you're like they talk about the fact that they took the big risk, it didn't work for ages.
Yeah,
and
it's not like
everyone knows what it feels
overnight. Like it worked just like that.
Yeah. And if there was a story about maybe someone who just like hit the lottery, like no one really cares. Like everyone always thinks that'd be nice, but no one admires the person who won the lottery, you know?
Yeah.
No one feels relatability to it.
Yeah.
Relatability is my favourite thing with it. And I remember I left the first time. I did feel a little bit like this time I was just way too tired to take much in, but it was another reminder to be like, working and giving my money away for time ain't going to do it. There has to be another way to do it.
Yeah.
It's just so much to do. Like, fuck, there's so many different things to do, you know?
Well, I went home, like I got home at 7:30 last night and I went home and I got up at 5:20 and I went home and jumped straight on the computer.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, I haven't done anything today. Like, I better get on the computer, you know? Like, did a couple of things and 2 hours later,
Yeah, it's cool, eh? I love it. It's not very often you get to have a boost of motivation. I watch YouTube videos to motivate me. I look up motivation video.
I watch YouTube videos all the time. Yeah, all the time. Like, I watch Shark Tank every night. Yeah. Because I just love that show. Yeah. And then after that, like, I pretty much put on YouTube and watch, there's one that a guy called Pat does, and it's called Starter Story, and it tells you, like, and they're all like online app building stuff and website building stuff, and it tells you their story of how they got rich, you know, like how they made that app into so many dollars, and, you know, they can be generating $10,000 a month, or $50,000 a month, or have 20 apps and 6 of them generate $50,000 a month, and the other 14 don't pay anything. But you know, like and I find that they're just so inspiring. You know,
because I don't know. I was going to come to it a bit later, but you love watching the app building success stories at the moment because you've been in the process of building your app for the last maybe like 2 months, maybe.
Well, full time, like. I actually started the app at Easter last year was when I got the idea.
No way.
Yep, because Tony came and visited from Dubbo, and she said, I want you to think of some ideas, because we were having a big chat on the phone about her visiting, and she went, I'm going to bring my laptop, and she said, I've been thinking about like I've been playing with building apps, and she said, I'll show you everything when I get there. So I looked at what she was doing, and she actually completed an app that was like a game. Yeah. And it's like a Scrabble game, you know, like a word game. And but they put a twist on it and had it color-coded for, it's like Wordle, but they color-coded it for colorblind people.
Oh, yeah.
So that certain features, you know, like suited the colorblind people, because Cameron's colorblind. Yeah. And she goes, you can do it. She goes, all the people in their 20s are doing it. And, you know, she went, I reckon you'd be able to do it because you're really good on the computer. And I went, and I had a look, and I'm like, my mind was just going, oh my God, I don't even understand the words that you're saying. Like, but then I started to do it, and she said, think of some ideas for some apps. And I thought of this great idea that I've been working on since then. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm like, but working full time, I never really had I didn't really put much effort in, because you can only put so much time in after work. And weekends I was busy. We were renovating the house. Yeah. So I couldn't do weekends, and then
that's crazy that it was that long ago.
Yeah.
You would have had to take a massive I do remember too, because you weren't able to work on the app much because all the renos were going on.
Yeah. And then I thought, oh, you know what? And I started to feel guilty about it. And I thought, you know what? When we sell the house and move, I'm going to dedicate then my evenings and weekends to it. And, you know, we did that and we moved in September and then I started to get more and more into it. And then,
Quit your job for it.
And then one thing led to another and I quit my job one night, wrote my resignation halfway through December and went, you know what? I just can't do this anymore. I was in such a stressful job, and you know I was getting, 150 calls a day, and and I love my job, it was great, but I was just stressed all the time, and I didn't have responsibility over it. I was just a nobody, and I just didn't have any say in changes that could be made in the company and all that. So and because I was so stressed about it, I thought I can't be stressed for another 9 years till I retire. Yeah, I've got 9 more years to think about, and I thought, you know what, I just can't do this anymore. I'm just gonna quit my job and dedicate the next few months to making sure the app gets launched and see how that goes. And if I've got to go and find a job, in about 3 or 4 months' time, I'll go and do that. But well, I think it's the best. I think it was a great idea. I'm definitely one for someone quitting their job, spending their time doing something else. I missed to do that. My stress went straight away. I drove to work smiling the next day. My second last day of work, I was driving home smiling and happy because it was I've only got 1 more day. I gave him 4 weeks notice and did the right thing and worked through Christmas and everything. Yeah. And, and always never leave people in the lurch or anything, but always do the right thing and look after where don't bite the hand that feeds you. Yeah. Yeah. And, but I've never been less stressed in my life.
And what is the app that you've been working on? Explain the premise of it.
Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. If I tell you the name, you'll know what it's all about, but it's called Who Fed the Dog? So it's all about making sure that I don't come home, feed the dog, and then you don't come home 2 hours later when I've gone to bed and you feed the dog. And it was because... Or vice
versa. I imagine you didn't feed the dog, and then I thought, she would have fed the dog.
She feeds it all the time. I'll not feed it. So the dog you don't know if the dog's been fed or not.
Yeah,
so,
the dog's going to want more food anyway.
And the dog is never going to tell you, don't worry about it, I've already been fed.
Yeah. I don't
know. Never did.
Aura is I'll put a bowl out and she'll look at it and go, nah, and she'll walk back inside and hang out. Yeah. And then the next day I'll come back and it'll be 3/4 eaten. She'll look at me and go, go eat some more. Yeah. You put food out or not, she doesn't even care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, if I fed her and I was the second person to feed her, she didn't eat it. Yeah. And it's man, I don't even know if she's feeling okay, you know. But so it just saves not feeding or double feeding the dog and all that. They're never going to tell you that they haven't been fed. Yeah. And then they're going to stop you and go, oh, it's all right, I've already been fed. Yeah. So, and I've introduced it with medication as well. A lot of dogs have to have medication worm tablets, anxiety pills, because some of them...
That's old age ones. Yeah. Bone, muscle, fatigue,
Yeah. So, you got to give medication. So... to save knowing that somebody's fed the medication, given the medication that's on there. If you live in an apartment, you can put that you've taken it out for a wee or
a walk.
Watered the dog, given the dog water or walked the dog. Yeah. Yeah. Especially people are busy these days, and a lot of families, they don't see each other. They're just ships in the night that one goes to work, one comes home, and you got to try and go, oh, yeah, the kids are doing this homework, dinner's on the table, see ya, I'm going to my night shift job, you know. Yeah. So they're not going to remember that that's all done. But, it just saves busy lives that somebody's done it.
It could even be good for, kids who finally, I want a puppy. Yeah. And they're like, well, all right, you're responsible for feeding a dog. Yeah. And their kid, gets notification, the mum can, check Oh, I haven't fed the dog.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and it's like bright and colourful so that young kids can have a play on there as well. And there's like you can have a login, you can have it go to each family member's phone or iPad, and they just click on, yep, Johnny, I'm Johnny, and then he ticks on, feeds the dog, and then he can check, yep, Johnny fed the dog.
Now does it tell you who's fed the dog?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
So it's almost like, I'll feed
Yep.
it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I always feed the dog. Oh, really? Let's pull up the friggin' receipts then, eh?
Yeah, I'm the one that feeds the dog. Yeah. And kids for pocket money or anything, like you can see for days, what has been going on and all that.
Yeah.
And
it's a great idea, actually. It's a great idea for an app. And there's so many different expansive things to go inside that you could expand off from having a dog-based app.
Yeah.
But just the premise of what the app is, who fed the dog, is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all free, and then eventually, once I build an audience using it, I'm going to have a business side where businesses can list in there.
Mm-hmm.
So once, and then people can go do any online shopping. If you want a dog collar, just click on to your favorite dog collar store and order a collar, or if you want, they'll have like local dog walk parks on there, tips for traveling with dogs, and
it'd be cool to have, like, I always thought this would be cool if you could go into different training videos and then, how to train your dog. 6 weeks of this thing will help your dog be able to walk like a professional dog, you know what I mean? Like, because dogs also aren't trained. I've noticed that as well, No,
hardly anyone trains their dog.
I reckon 90% of dogs have no idea that the human's in charge.
Yeah.
Aura's really good because she has the fear of God. That's why.
You were very good with Aura and trained her properly, but
it's
Toby was a lost cause. We couldn't even let Toby live in the house.
I know,
because Toby just pissed everywhere.
Do you remember when Toby would run into the lounge room? This little tiny Jack Russell would run into the lounge room, he'd open the door and he's standing shaking, and you're like, all right, and he'd run in as hard as he could, jump up onto the ottoman, and then run around. If it was this room, he'd jump onto the couch, doosh, around the top edge.
Around the top of the lounge. Yeah,
that was so funny.
Yeah. And then run onto the floor and then wee.
Yeah.
It's like outside. Come on, mate.
He'd come inside wee, and then we'd kick him straight out every day.
It was never toilet training.
Yeah.
But like Snapper, when we had our Rottweiler, when you guys were babies, like we already had Snapper, and but I took him to dog training when he was a puppy.
Yeah.
And that's why he was such a good boy, and why he was a mama's boy.
Yeah.
Because I was the one that took him, and if me and Anthony ever argued, like I remember one time standing in the lounge room, and that dog sat in between us, like we were standing there arguing, and he stood there like ready to jump. And because he was like, what are you doing? Like, don't yell at her. Like nothing happened or anything.
Yeah.
But that dog was so ready to protect me.
I didn't even know that. Yeah, I didn't even know that because obviously I've got no real.
No, that was even before you were born. Like that was when we lived at a lovely place called Chester Hill.
Yeah. So that's crazy. Yeah. But I think what can be done from the app, as I said, was like it's crazy. It's endless possibilities with it, but has it been difficult to get it to where it's at?
Oh, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like it is so hard because like I had everything done and then I wanted it ready to, like I was testing it as I went and everything worked out fine, but I didn't realise that everything I was doing was in demo mode. So I pretty much had to start from scratch and redo it again and put it into real mode. And then every time I launched it into live, with Apple, something crashed. Something would work 100%. I'd go and test it and I'd find 6 things wrong with it. And then other times, and I had a company called Replit that built the app. It's an AI based generated thing. So I built it with Replit and Chat GPT was also my best friend. So I ran my ideas through chat. They would tell me what to say and tell Replit what to do. And a lot of the time I'd just skip one and go the other or, and then...
And wasn't it like chat would basically give you chat was almost like an interpreter, like a language communication device.
Yeah, a lot of the time they told me the code to tell Replit.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the time I would just tell Replit myself what I wanted.
Yeah.
And, sometimes I'd have to go 2 or 3 times. You have to actually explain yourself 100%. You can't just be very random and go, oh, I want it to do this. I want it to tell you like a celebration for your birthday. And like you've got to give it the exact detail of what you want, it to do. So, it sort of goes on what it thinks that you mean.
Yeah.
And then you go and check it, and because you can preview it as you're doing it and everything. And it's like, oh, no, that's not what I meant, no, that's not what I meant at all. Like, yeah. So you got to be really specific with it. So it's been a lot of battles to and fro with it. And then, like even today, like some stuff, my notifications weren't working. So today I've been trying to fix the notifications. And working for yourself's hard because here I am working on a Saturday. I work at night time. My boss doesn't let me sleep.
No days off, no sick pay, no nothing.
Yeah. I get up early and I go straight to the table.
You're sleeping at work now.
Yeah.
But, sleeping on site.
Yeah.
That's cool. But is everything that was in the beginning, how it was like overwhelming, is things still overwhelming, or is things like, as if it wasn't what I wanted in this regard?
It was for a long period of time. It was like, I don't think I'm ever going to get this fixed. And that's why I'd have to keep going back to either chat or Replit. And, like some things were like half a dozen times, and it's like you just want to pull your hair out and go, just why can't you get it, And then it would be like, oh, you mean this? And then it would work, and it's like, oh, thank God I can move on from that tiny point and move on to the other 15 things I need to do, Yeah, and then I think of stuff and I change stuff all the time. Like I'm building a second app at the same time. So since I quit work, I actually am building an app in the truck space to help truckies, and on that one, I do it. They'd do everything that I'd say, and then afterwards I'd go, oh no, I don't really want that anymore. Let's change it to this. Can we make it this? So, and that one's just about ready. I'm going to go and see a couple of places and get that started this week. So
nice.
That's just a truck availability. It's called Truck Availability, and all it is an app that says all your subbies that you need for, like, if you we use a lot of subbies. We have that much, well, the company I used to work for had that much work that we'd often, pretty much every day, have to call in separate subbies to come and help us cover our jobs, and it's very standard in the industry. So we'd ring 8 different companies. You available tomorrow? No. You available tomorrow? No. And I thought, wouldn't it be great if there was an app that you can look on it and all those people that just you use have said that, yeah, I'm available or I'm not available. Yeah, don't bother with phone calls. Like 5 seconds and you know who's available.
Yeah.
So, and you can,
I wonder if you
can book it
have
through
like
there.
mutual suggestions. Oh, this guy's also a subby in the area too. That'd be cool.
Yeah, well, each one of those subbies also work for another company. So we're not the only place they work for.
Yeah.
So they also work for other companies who use other subbies, you know. So hopefully that will grow that way. So, yeah that one's pretty exciting because that one, whilst this Who Fed the Dog is free, this one's more of a paid app for the contractor.
Yeah.
So the subbies are all free because you've got to have a free component for people to want to use it. And then the main contractor has to pay for the service of the convenience and the time that he saves, like, using it. So, yeah.
Because, you could save half an hour a day going through, people saying, nah,
Oh,
I'm
we
not busy.
would take ages.
Yeah.
Like, and when I was doing the cranes, like if we wanted a franner tomorrow, we would make like sometimes 10, 15 calls to all different companies in Sydney trying to find a certain size franner. And if you had it, because that's my next one that I'm doing. Once I know the truck one works, we can use the same template for cranes. So
you do the same for anything. You could do that for any industry.
Yeah.
Most companies use subbies. I'm a subby.
Yeah.
Someone has to use me.
Yeah.
I'm a subby to a subby.
Yeah, that's right. But your subby is the contractor.
Yeah,
So,
to me. But
yeah.
then my subby's subby
Yeah.
has the contract.
Yeah, but if you wanted somebody else to subby,
To me.
yeah, then you
Finding
become
out.
the contractor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, so much like, and I got so many ideas in my head of what can be on an app. Like my head just, I have to keep writing shit down because my head's gonna explode.
Yeah.
And I'll be trying to sleep and I'll go, oh, here's an idea. Like I'll just get my phone and type it in, like,
Yeah.
and I've got a notebook next to my desk all the time. I'd drive to work and just try and write as I'm driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny. You always tell me you try and write while you're driving, but then you think me pulling my phone out and driving is like a dangerous thing to do, It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know how fast I am on my phone?
Yeah.
Like, I can send an essay in 10 seconds, you know?
And
your pen and paper holding up, getting pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I've only just started to adapt the whole, hey Siri, can you remind me in an hour this, and this?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I knew that Siri was going to say that. Shut up, Siri.
Cancel.
I knew Siri was going to say that. Well, then the question I was going to ask you is then, even though it's been super hard, super stressful, have you found it to be rewarding?
Sorry, it wouldn't turn off.
Have you found it to be rewarding?
Yeah, like it's been so mentally challenging that, it's, I don't know, it keeps my brain going. Like I love learning stuff and doing new stuff, and I never thought that was me. But when I think about what I used to do, I've always trained other people and always implemented new systems, like new payroll systems and like we were going to go onto an app that was timesheet based. So I implemented that, but we didn't use it in the end, and, change programs that Works were using. And I remember years ago when I worked for a builder called Merit Homes, and they were a luxury home builder.
I don't remember that.
Build
I was always get
lovely.
suspended from school. We used to go to Merit Home.
Yeah. You just come and sit in there, watch
cans
TV.
of Coke and fucking hang
watch
out.
TV and everything.
Remember you say, getting suspended is meant to be punishment, mate.
Yeah.
And then all the lads would say, yeah, you want $5, go down and shop, get it something to eat.
Yeah. And it's like, he's supposed to be punished. Yeah.
Yeah.
But and they were great. Like, I love those guys. But we use this program called Data Build, and you'd sometimes have problems and you'd have to ring, or you want changes done and everything. And I remember I used to communicate with the guys from Data Build that much that on the side they were like, you should be training other people how to use this, and another program that we had with Melrose Cranes, we were using this visual dispatch, and I messaged the guys that run that and said, hey, can you put this on the system? I want to have, like, we never had a button for tomorrow. Like, we always had today's button and then the days in actual words, the dates. And it's like, can't we just have a straight button that we can go and click on tomorrow instead of clicking through and backwards? Like, if you were 5 days ahead, you could only go back one day.
Yeah.
But if you had a tomorrow button, you could click straight on tomorrow. And they're like, oh my God, that is brilliant. And yep, sure, we'll do that. So the next update that came through, and everyone's like, oh wow, there's a tomorrow button. Okay, thank you. So I sort of like learning and challenging and making stuff and making things better. And so it's been really fun. But the whole social media, like, I have to advertise a lot on social media, and that's been very hard to navigate.
Yeah.
Because everyone thinks that it's so easy, but I found that's the most overwhelming at the moment, because like there is so much about it.
I just haven't been telling you much when it comes to the social media side of things. I know how much time it's going to take. I don't want you to take time away from getting the app till it's ready to go.
Yeah.
But it's constantly changing, like every year. It's just, Facebook's the best bet. Posting as much on Facebook, getting it out to your local people, your local communities, your pages, like, because Facebook is really good, and it's more like the generation after me. Anyone older than me doesn't use it. There's like a handful of people my age that are still posting on Facebook, like very
all
rare.
the people my age are still posting on Facebook.
I know.
Yeah,
it's like a known thing for people my age.
Yeah,
like it's a mum and dad's thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that even the people my age posting their mums. You know, that's it.
Yeah.
They're just young mums posting on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole Instagram side of things and even TikTok, everything has this different way of navigating it and how to do it. And I'm not even an expert at it. Like I should be putting in a lot more time and effort into doing it than I do. But
yeah,
there's only so many hours in a day I can.
I know. Yeah, like I cheat with a lot of stuff these days, and ChatGPT is my best friend.
Yeah.
Like and I've got the paid plan because like at first I didn't, and it's like, no, I'm going to upgrade and get all the help that I want. And I got Chat Pro as well. It's because I just fill up chat all the time. I would max it out. Yeah,
which is a lot of using. If you max out ChatGPT, you're using it a lot.
I don't even max out ChatGPT. Although
when you had the free version, you would have.
Yeah.
Pro, you can't.
Yeah. Oh, you can't with Pro.
You can't with Pro.
Yeah.
But if you max out for free, like it's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to wait a certain amount of time to ask another thing.
Yeah, and you have like 24 hours. I used to generate a lot of photos on ChatGPT, and I would ask it to change things. I would send it photos and get it to Photoshop it a little bit as well.
Yeah.
Then the Pro one's so much better because I can just be driving to and I can just get into a little bit of like a down mood. You know how like you're just like, what am I doing? Should I be doing this?
Yeah.
Where am I going? Kind of thing. I just put a prompt, press the button, let it start talking to me. I say, this is what I need right now. And then I said, don't butter me up. Your prompt is to be realistic and respond. And you know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to tell me what I want to hear. I want you to be honest with me about it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, I'll give you the honest truth.
Yeah.
And then usually it fucking cuts out. I'm like, fuck off. Don't worry about it then. Don't worry about it. Or I'll be talking and then it's like, so I get what you want. I say, shut the fuck up. I'm still talking. Okay, sorry. Stop talking. Stop talking. Okay, I'll stop talking. I'm like, I'll forget it.
So you don't have the Pro version?
No, I do have the Pro version. Yeah. I do. Like that little AI thing that can like talk to you, you know?
Yeah. Have you seen on social media, like, because I'm on a lot of these business pages, and have you seen the caricature that everyone's doing of what their business does? Like, so you tell GPT, can you make a caricature of me based on...
What's a caricature? Is that
like a cartoon character.
Okay.
Yeah, based on what you know about me, and give them a photo so that they know what to base it on. Well, I'll show you mine.
I'm going to ask it to do a prompt right now.
Yeah.
That is sick. Oh, that is super cool. I don't know if camera will pick it up properly, but I'll hold it there. As you building the app. It's task list. Fix bugs, add feature, test app. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna do the same. So I put a selfie in there too.
I'm even a bit skinnier.
So what do I ask it to do? I say.
So just say, give it a photo and say, can you make a caricature of me based on everything that you know about me?
How do I spell caricature?
CARIC.
Yeah, caricature.
Yeah.
Create me a caricature of me and everything you know I do for a living. All right, we'll come back to that. I'm very excited to know now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. I use ChatGPT all the time for everything. However, I asked it something maybe like 5 times in the last 2 weeks and it's given me the wrong information because I know the right information. I want to know the definition of something. So I'm like, what is this thing? It's like, that thing isn't real. Like, this is actually a big miscommunication, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I know that's a real thing.
Yeah.
This website's dedicated to that being a real thing, you know? Like,
yeah.
And it's like, yeah, no, don't get confused by it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
The fuck are you trying to confuse me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's very creative. It's a very creative thing to do. I think it's what we want to do all the time is create something new because even with me and making the videos, it's frustrating, especially in the beginning, like not just the podcast videos, but like trying to create like a 60-second montage and clip and cut in between things and sound effects and or noises, words, whatever. It's like, and then you get to a point where you're like, fuck, I'll start again. So you start the whole process again. You've already done it for an hour and then you keep going. But eventually like, yes, you know what I mean? Like I did this. I got this to this point. And it's very prideful, you know?
Yeah.
So I can imagine building the app would be very similar.
Yeah.
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 I think most people don't consider themselves to be creative, but I think most people are creative.
Yeah. I'm not creative as in I can't draw for shit.
Yeah.
So I'm not artistic in that way. But yeah, this is like brought out a different side of creativity. Like, and I had my scrapbooking store years ago that I owned.
That's
and
right. I remember that.
yeah, and
that was actually very fun.
I was able to develop creativity in doing, you know, a lot of scrapbooking stuff, and that was probably the most creative I had been. And but I wouldn't call myself artistic.
No, I wouldn't call you artistic either.
And I'm not, and I'm musically challenged.
In bed.
I would love my talent. I wish that I could sing. Yeah, that's what I wish my talent was.
I wish I could sing too. I think about it all the time, and then like every now and then Rhiannon will say to me like, "Oh, you're a good singer." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I know I'm not a good singer. What's wrong with you?" She's got love goggles on, eh? She must have love muffers on as well.
Yeah, I used to think that about Anthony too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I don't know. And now I really don't know if he could sing.
Yeah,
he probably
crazy.
could. Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's a good singer though.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. Bernie sings. Like, I don't know if she's a good singer or not, but Bernie sings. But she sings like at work all the time. Like, because we're in the same office. Well, until I left her.
Yeah.
We were in the same office. And if a certain song came on the radio, because we always had the music going, she would sing out loud.
Bust it out, eh?
Yeah, bust it out. And sometimes her and Tom would have like little duets like in songs. There was one day I taped them.
Yeah.
And I'll have to find the video and show you. But I taped them because it was just that loud that even the people next door were like, what's the hell's going on? So she can confidently sing in the car and sing songs, you know, whereas like I'm so out of touch with what beat we're up to.
Yeah.
Like that I'm either 3 steps ahead or 3 steps behind. And one verse out.
Yeah, like, lyrics are always wrong. I know when you sing, lyrics are always wrong too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm confident enough to sing. I had a lad come to the podcast one time and he was like talking about how he wants to be confident more. He's like, yeah, I want to get good at singing. I said, sing right now then. And he did. He started singing in the pod and he can't sing. But he's like, knew he couldn't, but he like gave it his best go.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was so funny. Shout out to Shreyas if you're watching Shreyas. But
yeah.
fucking hell, it was just so
Have you ever
mad.
done karaoke?
Yeah, I do. I sing karaoke. I do it sober.
Yeah.
Usually when you're drinking, it's
No,
easier.
I've done it. I've done drunk karaoke a few times.
Yeah.
But with a crowd, like with a group of girls, you know, like, I've done that a few times.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I've got an option. I go out now and I've been doing it the last 2 or 3 times sober.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad everyone else is drunk.
Yeah. Ryan's mum, Renee, like, she actually got up and sang at karaoke when we went out one night. And, I didn't think she'd had that many to drink, you know. Like, and it's like, oh, good on her, you know. Like, look at her. Like, she's having a go. Yeah.
That's so funny. And how about your mama?
Yeah.
They say karaoke is Japanese for empty orchestra. And then I'm like, I've never stopped. Every time it says karaoke now, I think, oh, that's so beautiful. The word karaoke, empty orchestra. Yeah. But with the social media side as well, it's like I know that you're posting some photos and stuff on Instagram, but it's just so much deeper. And I know that once you start doing it, you're going to get good at it.
Yeah.
But it's not good at the moment. It's not good. It will get good when you start doing it properly.
How could I get better? But
well, you got better at making that.
Yeah.
Look how much better it is than you're doing it now. Like everything gets better over time at doing it. But like just like when you said like I'm happy to release the app knowing it's not perfect. That's how you had the right mindset when it came to posting on Instagram too.
Yeah.
Like you started posting things thinking, fuck.
Do you think all my followers follow me because I'm just so dumb at it and they feel sorry?
No, it is genuine support. It is genuine support, but like it's a weird game. Like Instagram, especially, like you've got to convince people as to why they should follow you. You know, it's like just
but it's hard because you actually can't ask them to follow you.
No,
like it's like you got to taunt them with stuff enough to want to follow you.
Yeah,
yeah.
It has to be prompts. You got to get people engaged. You got to like say incite someone with a series or like promise a reoccurring theme of things they're going to be related to or cute videos of dogs or things like this. Like the photo side in which you're doing, like you're posting photos on there, posting posts, that's more Facebook side of content.
And it's because I don't have videos.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
Be hard without a dog.
Yeah. And so I'll have to grab some videos of Aura, but also like you don't want the same dog on there all the time as well.
Yeah.
But I don't want to steal other people's content, like because
Yeah.
I want to be a bit original, but maybe I'll just have to ask, some big dog groups for videos, like I follow a lot of dogs, and just ask, hey, any chance I can use it, type of thing, and maybe do a bit of that, and then I don't even have to edit it.
Yeah.
But I did start before I came. I actually not long before you rang me, I actually started the countdown launch.
Yeah, I seen. I like
10
it.
days to go.
Yeah, I seen it before. That little like sausage dog looking thing.
Yeah, that's Toadie's dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a mad idea because like everyone loves dogs. Not everyone.
No.
I worked with someone last year and there was dogs on site. They were the cutest little Jack Russells running around. You could pick them up, and he's like, "Oh, get that away from me." And I'm like, "Get what away from me?" He's like, "I don't want." It's like, "Why are you touching it?" I was like, "Why would I not touch it?" I'm like holding two at the same time. And he's like, "Parasites." I was like, "You're insane." I said, "You're an actual psychopath. Like, what's wrong with you?" Actual psychopath.
I know. I worked with someone at Melrose Cranes, and he hated dogs. And it's like, but they're so, because we used to bring our dogs to work. Like, we could just have them, like I took Aura to work one day and lost her. And we could, and Sean had his puppy there when we had Maverick. And that was a dog that was at our work for 6 months, while the puppy grew. And he hated dogs. And it's like, hey, cane fuller,
It's just insane. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
And he's like, no, I don't like them at all. No, not into pets.
it's like when I hear girls saying like, I hate kids, I hate babies. Like girls are like, I never want to be a mom, I hate kids. I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like there has to be something actually wrong with that person.
Yeah.
How could anyone, especially a girl, hate children?
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even like him when I was a kid. What the hell?
Yeah.
I guess everyone's got to be different in some way, but
Yeah.
doesn't mean there's something not wrong with them,
Yeah.
Some people are born with like autism, but you still say there's something wrong with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rhiannon's been up me lately for pointing out people that have something wrong with them.
Oh,
Like,
no.
I can't help it. Like if I see a freak, I say, "What a freak!"
Oh, no.
That's so mean. What do you mean? You can't be mean to people. What the hell? I didn't say it to him. I'm just saying it to you. Fucking freak. Look, the things come up. My caricature.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, my God. Look how funny that is. That is so good.
There's
I
like
love it.
full refrigeration scales, heaps of cash everywhere, content, cameras, MacBook. All my tattoos look pretty similar anyway. Like, it's pretty mad. I'm going to put a photo up on the screen as well because I'm not sure how much. So I'll put these photos
I'll
up.
send you that photo of mine.
Yeah, send it
Once
to
we're
me.
done, I'll send it to you. Yeah. It'll take me too long.
I wonder if I could put
how
that
quick
into a
I am
different
at doing
thing.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could put that into a different app and say, animate me this into a show.
I actually saw a post where a lady had hers made, but then she had it made into a video speaking.
Yeah.
And I asked her what app program she used to do it. And all she did was like my post.
Yeah.
And there were other people that had asked the same question.
Yeah.
And all she did was like their posts. And it's like, I just want to know. Like, that is so good. It was so clever. Yeah. But there'll be
sick.
one. Like there are ones out there.
Might just have to ask chat.
Yeah.
Where can I put this and turn it into a video?
Yeah, I wonder if it would.
Yeah, it'll tell me anyway. It won't make the video, but it'll tell you where to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
What
know
about-
you've also been...
What
no,
about
sorry.
Nano Banana?
What's that?
Oh, I reckon that can do it.
There's this other... I've seen people making videos
It's
lately.
linked to Gemini AI.
Yeah.
And Nano Banana does all their graphic stuff, like all their pictures and videos and all that. Yeah.
I've seen this other thing lately. People have been making AI videos. So they'll like record themselves on a movie studio set. And then they'll like turn the camera around and then they'll be with like Harry Potter. And then they'll be in the Harry Potter studio. And then they'll turn the camera around and they'll be with Darth Vader, the Darth Vader studio. And it looks so realistic.
Oh,
like,
really?
It's so crazy.
All you do is take a photo of yourself, send it to this program, and it creates AI videos of you talking in like certain outfits.
It's just
and
madness.
Yeah, it's
Because the
like
other ones
you
just
don't
put
even
a
know
prompt
what's
in.
real.
No,
Yeah.
you just put a prompt in the other one. You say, edit me from this photo to make it look like I just backflipped off the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and it would like show a video of you doing it.
Oh my God! So you're not going to jump off Sydney Harbour Bridge? If I ever see it, I'll know it's edited.
Yeah, Sydney Harbour Bridge will be like a bit too much. I think.
Stop jumping off bridges.
I know.
Like,
I'm done jumping off bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be doing all that freaky stuff.
Crazy shit, eh?
Yeah. And it's only that I find out afterwards that it's like I know he survived because I've already seen him since he did this.
Yeah.
Like, but if I knew about it on that day, man, yeah, I'd be freaking out. It's like when you've gone like skydiving.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's like, call me as soon as you land. Like, I can't stand it.
Yeah, I know. It's just, every weekend there's at least one thing that's similar to that. But it doesn't always have to be like a crazy bridge jump or something like that. But
Yeah.
I like to do at least one thing a weekend. But how many times can you go skydiving? Like,
Yeah.
I've done it twice. I'm not doing
Yeah.
it again.
Well, your dad went and took you, and was it Kyle that went with you?
No, I
Was it-
took Kyle for his birthday.
But Dad went with you
Yeah.
because he wanted to make sure that you survived.
Yeah,
Like,
but what's he going to do?
yeah.
Watch the fucking impact? Yeah. Fucking hell. You'd
Yeah.
rather be at home.
Yeah. But I wouldn't have believed it. Like, if he rang me and told me that something happened, I wouldn't believe it because I didn't see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, it'd be like, yeah, I would have had to have been there. Like,
It's
I don't know, weird.
That's a crazy thought, eh? To think,
Yeah.
like, 'cause,
Anyway.
like, there was someone told me on the podcast recently that someone did it in Picton and they landed on someone's driveway of their home.
Oh,
Died, like, just landed on their driveway.
oh my God.
Not with
really?
the chute open, no.
Oh,
And it's like, oh my God, imagine that. Imagine just
Oh.
at home, you just see this. You're
yeah.
like, what the fuck was that? Go
Yeah.
outside. It's just, oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah, that is so wild.
man.
It's scary, but it's, I don't know, I just don't think it's very unsafe going skydiving. Like, how unsafe could it
No,
be?
just jumping out of a plane, having hope that this little bit of fabric opens out in the shape of a parachute. No, it's not dangerous at all.
If it was dangerous, the government wouldn't allow us to do it. That's how I see it. That's why bridges aren't allowed to be jumped on. Yeah, that bridge jump was funny though, because I had a lot of people talk to me about that, even in real life. Like, yeah, what the heck? I've seen this video. Oh, I've seen that video. You know, yeah, that bridge jump was. I knew that would get some attention. I only got 100,000 views on it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, yeah. So I knew it would do all right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was that on Facebook or Insta?
Insta.
Yeah.
I think everything just shares to Facebook automatically, but I don't
Yeah.
post on Facebook. Like, I don't even open Facebook. I've got people that always comment on them and like them and do all this stuff, and I don't even want the app on my phone. I just don't open Facebook. It's not my generation of app. Yeah.
Are you on there as a content creator? Like, are you,
Yeah. I've got to create. I'm in the Content Creators Fund.
and are you monetized? Like, yeah.
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 So it's not much. Like, I'd be surprised if I made $50 in January.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. It doesn't do nothing.
Yeah.
It was fun, but because I even like everyone thinks that it's something that you're going to make money off doing the content, even when you're getting good views and things like that. And it's just, the truth is it's not. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Like those kids today, and it's happened most weekends when I've had the videographer. Shout out to Luca if Luca's watching this. He comes around for the day with me and records whatever it is that we're doing. And
Yeah.
sometimes in public, with the camera, very exaggerated when I speak. I like move left, right, up,
Yeah.
down.
And you're talking to the camera.
Yeah, and then like we'll be doing different scenes, different shots, and yeah, he'll record what I'm doing, but I'll have to talk a lot to the camera too. And kids love it though. Kids will be like, "Oh my God, are you a YouTuber? You know, what's your YouTube?" And I'm always, "Oh yeah, I do YouTube. Yeah, I was gonna give them about the YouTube today." Like at the wakeboarding park, kids, like, "No way, YouTube!" Like, and I was like, "What do you want to say to the camera?" And like, "Make sure you like this video." You know? And then they'll like come around and they had like this inflatable water park thing that you could like climb all over and stuff, like the one that I went down at Gosford.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, Rhiannon and I did that.
I actually took Kyle or Bernie there for one of their birthday parties.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. And then those kids back, they were just like, "Oh, what are you doing, YouTube guy?" And they just would not leave us alone now. There's a pack of like 6-year-olds. Eh?
Oh, your little fan club.
I'm going, yeah, I'll come with you. I'll catch up. No, come with me. I'm like, "Nah, not happening, bro."
Oh, you broke their heart.
Nah, they loved it. I played with them a little bit.
Yeah.
They'll show me their like shitty little 6-year-old tricks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good fun. But fuck, I really did hurt me leg today doing whatever I've done. I was not good enough to be trying to do this ramp, and I was like, I may as well try. And I tried it a couple of times, and like the second time was even more risky than the first time. Like the board like came up out of my feet. I'm looking at the board like this as I'm coming back down towards it. I'm like, I just missed it.
So I can't remember. Hey, have you ever learnt to water ski?
Nah, I've been behind the boat like maybe 2 times, 3 times, maybe 2 times on a wakeboard.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. Maybe even 1 time.
And any skis? No.
Never been on skis before.
Oh my god. So
not even on the snow.
That's something that I got one up on you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'd be better than you now.
Nope.
Yeah.
I still reckon I'd get up on water skis. Yeah.
You might get up, but I reckon I'd be trying crazy shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be hanging on for dear life. I only ever did 2 skis, but
yeah. Nah, not even at the snow. Like I've never even tried to put skis on.
Snow. I've never even seen snow.
That's right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Why don't you just go see the snow when it's snowing in like Canberra and drive back?
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to make it a goal this winter then.
Yeah.
Because I've never really had the money either. Like I always had to watch my money and everything. So yeah. But this year I decided it's all about me.
Yeah.
Like
good.
2026 is for health, wealth, and all about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Health, wealth, and holistic happiness.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to have that mindset, but it's so hard when I have goals. I have to keep not doing things. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to be like, this is all about me too. And then I'm like,
but your goals, that is getting towards your goals, isn't it?
yeah, of course. I'm talking about like going out and doing experiences and trying cool new things and all that. Like that's what I want to be doing all year this year.
But you got to get the wealth part going.
Yeah, fucking make more money now.
Yeah.
Every little thing I do now, I'm like, I've got to work even harder now.
Yeah.
It's been fun, but it's been
you can go and do something good with your $50 from Facebook.
I'll spend more than that today just getting coffees. Yeah. It's been fun though.
Yeah.
I think, as I said, I think when you start making the content for your page, you'll probably fall in love with that more than making the app.
Yeah.
But of course, the app has to get made.
Yeah. I actually have to make a video, and I'm going to make one on how to use the app, like from login, like and have like screenshots of basically of each screen and talking as to or text of what each does.
Yeah.
And I'm so inclined not to be my face on there.
Yeah.
Or whether I get, I don't know, whether I can do the whole thing without my face being part of it.
Yeah.
And have an AI generated one.
You can.
So, yeah.
There's no reason. You don't have to,
Yeah.
But people do like buying into the story of people nowadays, you know?
Yeah.
People love to spend their money on the person behind the brand, which is another thing to think about, I guess.
And that was one of the questions at the end of yesterday. A lady, the very last question of the night, a lady got to say, and hers was interesting because she had built an app and she wanted to teach people how to do ballet through the app and take it everywhere. Like, have it basically Australia-wide, out people out in the country and all that. And she was asking a couple of questions about it. And he said, you have to have your face on there. He goes, you're who it's about. It's not about the ballet.
Yeah.
It's about you.
Yeah.
So make sure that, when you're advertising it, that it's all about you.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's
the scary part, eh?
Yeah, and it's like I just got such negativity about myself that I don't have any confidence.
But everyone's like that when you start doing it.
Yeah.
I fucking didn't want to be putting myself online when I first started posting online, but I knew it was the only way I could do it in order to be able to do it.
Yeah.
And now I fucking love myself. I fucking love myself.
I know. I wish I got to that point, but I can't see myself being there that way.
You will, though. Like, it's inevitable. You can't be posting videos every single week seeing what you didn't like about the video, seeing what you didn't like about yourself, and then not start changing the things that you didn't like. Even if it's micro actions every single time.
Yeah,
like,
but I'd be afraid that I'd do it the first time and then never put my face out there again.
I suppose.
Yeah.
The first one's the hardest one, though.
Yeah, exactly. And people don't give a shit. You know,
No one cares.
like basically, yeah.
No one cares.
And people don't give a shit if people hate on it.
No.
Like haters are haters, and you know.
No,
Yeah.
I got people who always comment random things on my videos. It's like, you click on their account, you're like, who's throwing this shade anyway? Look at this person. Like, what does it matter?
They're nobody.
Like, they're
like,
literally just a random person in the world that has, like, clearly sad about something. Like, if you want to use me as a place to feel a bit better, all right, go for it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. You just don't give them any time.
Nah, and I'm sure maybe I would have been a little bit differently. I didn't really have as much attention in the beginning to have people commenting things like that.
Yeah.
And no one ever says anything in real life anyway.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even a real place, the social media world. I'm not even being really me when I post online either. I'm being a character of myself to help fit what I think people would want me to be.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really this fucking, guess what I'm doing today? Kind of like, fuck, if it was just me and the boys, I wouldn't be talking like that. I'm not Robert Irwin. You know? I reckon Robert Irwin's the same. Like, he's like that when he goes home too.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if he wasn't.
Yeah.
Imagine he gets home after a long day, he's like, oh, fucking hell, what a big day. Yeah.
These people drive me nuts.
Yeah. There's a fucking cold beer when you need one, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. I also think it's cool that you've been seeing a personal trainer.
Yeah.
That's been really cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Started seeing him beginning of December, and when I decided that it was going to be all about me.
Yeah.
So once we sold the house and you went your way and I went mine, and I thought from there that it took me a little while to put things in motion, like settle into the house and a routine at home in the new house and everything, new unit. And got myself signed up to Anytime Fitness, got myself a personal trainer.
Yeah.
And I love it. Like, go twice a week. I see him, and then 2 other days where I do cardio, and improving every week. And I actually really love going, and I get such a buzz out of it.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like not going on the way there? Or you always feel
I'm always pumped to go there.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice.
One, it cost me a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to waste it.
Yeah.
Not going to waste the opportunity.
Yeah.
But, like, my trainer's name is Jacob, and he's a great guy. He's only a young guy about your age, and we just laugh the whole time. And so it's actually fun.
Nice.
And, get to, he gets to unpack the layers and know me a bit more, and, learn about each other and all that. And he's also a bit of a mentor. Like, where he'd know if I had a bad day of work. And, like, the day before I quit my job, like, I actually had a PT session with him, and, something happened and I wasn't paid for something. And, he knew straight away that something was up, and I talked about it and everything. And, he's, I can just tell him about stuff, and then, he's noticed the change, where I'm stress-free now without having to go to a job and be unemployed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's cool about being PT.
It's fun. And, he doesn't just go to the gym and do, workouts for people like me. He goes and works with, disabled children in their home and teaching them to walk and, do things, and as a school things, helping the kids at school and all that. So
nice.
Yeah,
seems like a cool guy.
Yeah,
that's what's good about a good PT too, because I've had a few PTs in the podcast journey so far as well, and they tell me that, like, it's genuine bonding between client and coach in that way, because you're spending a lot of time together. It'd be like working with a co-worker. You know? Like, me and mum mate at work, I won't say names or anything, but he was saying the other day we were having a chat about stuff, and we'd probably worked together, and we'd been getting along really well a lot in the past. Like, maybe probably worked together for 10 months in total in time.
Yeah.
But then, like, something just happened in the conversation the other day, and it was just more of, like, opening up about things like that. And I'm just like, oh, this is cool. You know what I mean? Like, he even said to me, he's like, I don't know if I've told anyone that before. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? That's mad. Like, Oh, let me tell you something then. I'm thinking about that. I haven't told anyone before. I guess that must happen with enough time spent with a good person. I'm sure if he wasn't a caring person, then maybe he wouldn't be like that.
Yeah. I'm glad that I didn't get the commando style. Where he's just yelling at me all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I wouldn't work like that either.
Yeah.
Speaking of Del the other day, and he was saying how his missus was saying to him, because they would go to the gym together sometimes, and she was saying, you don't have to be so like light and easy on me. Like you can like push me a little bit harder. And he's like, oh, what the heck? Like I'm just so used to training with Doxie, and if I try to tell him harder or faster, he just say, fuck you, don't tell me what to do, and he wouldn't do it. And I said, he's like, you're a fucking soft, mate. I said, I'm not soft, I got self-respect. Don't fucking tell me what to do, bro.
If you're training with someone, isn't that what they're supposed to do?
No, he's just like, oh, what are you doing? Why can't you go heavier? I'm like, I'll go as heavy as I need to go. Don't tell me anything. Fuck off. What do you always say? I can't, or say I can and then not. Like I'll do what I can. That's how I was today, and I was eating these donuts too because I bought 24 of them, and I got to like 12, and then Luca and Rhiannon were both saying like, "Come on, you said you were gonna eat as many as you could," and I got to like 13 and 14, and they're like, "Oh, what? You've been a bitch. Keep eating." And can you just two fuck off? Like, you know, I'm holding back a spew like so hard. Yeah. No, I was mad. And what else has been, what has the routine been like then, since you're not working now?
Oh, that's been the hardest thing because I'm so used to getting up early and having to go to work. So I'd get up, get ready, go to work and start straight away. Mm-hmm. And the thing that was killing me right up until this week when I changed, but the thing that was killing me was that, I'd sleep into whenever. Yeah. Like my first week, it's only been 3 weeks. So my first week I was in Dubbo, and so I was kind of almost in holiday mode, but took the computer and Tony and I sat and worked on apps, and we'd go to the gym. We still worked out 4 times that week and everything, but there was we just took our time doing stuff and, had a casual breakfast, and it was just whatever time.
Yeah, PG time, eh?
Yeah. And then I went back home and I was still in, like, I didn't have to get up early, so I was having sleep-ins and just getting up whenever. And then, it'd be like, next thing you know, I haven't started any work, and it's 11 o'clock, and then I'd sit down and I'd scroll on my phone, and then it's 1 o'clock. And it's like, man, I don't get anything. So then I'd work all day, like for the rest of the day and into the night, because I'm trying to still do some stuff and be productive most of the time. Yeah. But I found it so hard to be in a routine that I've had to make myself set an alarm. Yeah. And get up early. So I'm getting up by 7:30, and then, getting up, going out outside on my little balcony, have my cup of tea and do my first posts for the day on social media. Yeah. And then have some brekkie and all that. But I find that because I was sleeping in, I just was wasting a lot of the day, and I felt shit. But this week I've felt great, and, then go to the gym in the afternoon and come back, do a little bit more at night time before or after dinner. And, I kind of trying to find some sort of routine where I'm still classing it as working, because I find it weird not being productive. So, It's
the hardest thing about working for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky that I'm doing constant night shift working for myself.
Yeah.
Because even like in the time period between leaving the last job and starting this new job, that was like 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And I've got heaps of stuff I've always got to do.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't start my day till 10:30, 11 o'clock either.
I know.
And it's like, even if I wake up and set an alarm for 7:30, I'm like, oh, yeah, nice. I'll shower, have a shave, brush my teeth, have some food, clean up a little bit, do some laundry. Next thing you know, it's like 9, or I've got to go outside, take her for a walk. Yeah. All of a sudden it's 10. And it's like, what the fuck am I doing, Yeah. And that's why I think it's actually so much easier to be working for someone in terms of being productive. Yeah. Being productive for yourself is a very hard thing to learn.
And like somebody said to me, like, oh, why don't you get a job working at home, like just doing stuff on the computer at home? And it's like, no way, I want to go to an office. If I've got to go and work for someone, I'd rather be in an office. than being at home because, I don't know, one, you get to interact with other people, but two, you just feel more productive. At home, you're still productive and you probably work longer because you're getting up and doing shit in between. Like, you can go and put the washing on and hang it out, and stuff in between and all that. So, on the days where I have worked at home, you just don't feel as productive as going into the office.
Yeah. It's actually a very, very hard skill to learn, how to be productive for yourself.
Yeah.
Because we don't learn how to do that, forever. Since we were literally kids, we've been told to do things. You would have told me to do things, your mum would have told you to do things.
Yeah.
Then you go to school, you do things because your teachers tell you.
Yeah.
Then you get a job, you do what your boss wants.
Yeah.
But when do you ever do the thing for you? You usually try and take advantage of a little bit of rest.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of rec on the weekend. That's about it.
Yeah. And like I try and, like some days I even write a list of things that I've got to accomplish, because you just, I don't know, you just don't get through as much as you think you're going to get through.
No.
Like even,
I might start doing it again because I was really obsessing over doing lists when I was not working, and then for some reason I've stopped doing my lists in the last couple of weeks actually.
Yeah.
And I'm not feeling like I'm being as productive as I should be.
Yeah.
But my list just gets so big.
I know, you got so many, because
My
it's
list
like
gets to like 100 things.
it's like, oh, that'll only take 10 minutes. But that takes half an hour. That'll only take 10 minutes. And I've got to factor in having a cup of tea and sitting down and having a break, and going and having a shower and getting dressed and making my bed and But I like sitting at home where I can still get the home stuff done. Like washing has never been so up to date, because before I'd only wash on weekend.
Yeah.
But now, like, I just wash, do a load every day, hang it outside. But I try and get up while the computer's thinking about stuff, like, because often you tell Replit stuff and it takes 5 or 10 minutes for it to think and process and everything. But I try and get up all the time doing that, so that I'll either walk to the kitchen, get some water, walk to the other end of the house, walk around, because otherwise you just sit on your bum all day.
No, you're fine.
And you just, I don't want to be just sitting there. Like, I just feel that I've got to move all the time. Like, and mind you, Jacob's making me make 6,000 or 7,000 steps a day. And if you're sitting at home, you're not even doing 1,000 or 2,000.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're just sitting at the computer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just make sure that in between everything, I'm getting up and then, like, I usually wear a little Fitbit and it'll say 136 more steps. So I'll get up, go and walk around 3 laps around the room, get the washing outside, bring it in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I've been trying to do is, like, I try and tell myself, like, and people tell me too, so I only think it because other people tell me, but I think, I have to have a little bit of downtime.
Yeah.
Like, say, my downtime now has been when I wake up, I like to go get a coffee and sit there until my coffee's done. It doesn't care if it takes me 10 minutes or it takes me 60 minutes. Until my coffee runs out, that's how long I'll sit there for.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty, like, in love with that routine. To be honest, after this podcast, I'm going to go get a coffee and do exactly that. And I've still got to edit this tonight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. But I'm starting to think, like, the more rec time I start to do, the more I'm starting to lean on that, as opposed to leaning back on the list side of things.
Yeah.
Because it's a whole different side of the brain. Like,
Yeah.
you have the side of the brain that wants to be productive.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, like, one of the books that I read told me that the most productive way you can improve is by meditating. If you do spend at least 10 minutes a day closing your eyes thinking, then you're actually better prepared to be more productive and get longevity out of your memory retention and activities being accomplished and, ideas, fruition, imagination.
Yeah.
Than if you don't. So obviously you need to have a little bit of it. But I think, like, fuck, if I don't make myself do something on the spot when I need to do it, and I wake up, I look at my phone, I'm like, there's a few messages there. The biggest one's the phone, eh? Like, once you have a notification,
once you pick up that phone, it's game over.
It's game over. Yeah. And I'll literally look at a notification and I'll go, yep, sweet, I'll check that one. 10 seconds later, I'm scrolling. 10 seconds later.
Yeah. I know, because like, part of my routine, like, I've got to post stuff every day, and I'll do my morning post while I'm having my cup up, but then I start scrolling.
Yeah.
Or I'll go and check my stats, how did this video go yesterday,
Yeah.
and and
Before you know it.
and reply to a few comments and all that, and next thing you know, I've been sitting there, my tea's cold, and it's an hour later.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like, man, now I've got to go inside.
I know.
I
I have to really plan for when I'm using my phone now.
Yeah,
as well.
I'm trying to do my scrolling and give myself time at night time.
Yeah.
Like after I've finished for the day on the computer.
Yeah.
And try not to scroll and just still check out what I got to check out with, content and creating. Now I'm starting to post a couple times a day and all that, so I post later in the day as well. And nothing's pre-prepared.
Yeah.
So I've got to do it on the spot, and then just put the phone down and then go on later on, and you'll get a ding like, oh, Instagram, somebody liked a photo. It's like, oh, I wonder if I got any more followers.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, stop. Like, don't look. Like, yeah.
I would honestly pay someone to start using my Instagram for me now. I'd rather someone just go, hey, here's the messages that you need to reply to. Yep, sweet, all good. I'm going to continue doing everything else. I'm going to make the posts, the stories, reply to comments, comment on other people's stuff. Let me handle everything.
Yeah.
I'd literally pay someone to do that now, so I don't get stuck scrolling because I get stuck for ages.
I know. It's such a time waster.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And I think that it's like people aren't, we're talking about AI as well, because there's so many AI videos, for some reason influencing has lost its magic. There's no such thing as celebrities anymore. Like you used to think of some celebrities and you just, wow.
I wonder what they're doing.
Yeah, on a pedestal. But now everyone's so aware of what everyone's doing that there is no such thing. And even the people that I'm interested in and watching anymore, like I'm actually not interested anymore. So I'm thinking everyone's starting to become less interested in what the fuck people are doing.
Yeah.
So why am I spending wasting my time scrolling if I don't even care? I know I don't care what I'm watching. Like I'm literally not gaining anything from not doing it.
Yeah.
I don't even have FOMO for not doing it.
Yeah.
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 But before it's like, I better see what's happening. Like I don't want to not know the local news on my Instagram feed.
Yeah.
That's where I'd find out like what are the people doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a cool world, but it's also a crazy world. I got the last episode that I filmed, it's the one that comes out after this one. It was a swapcast, and he asked me a question like, what's some of the biggest misconceptions of social media that people might not know, not posting as much? And I said, it takes you out of your real life so hard.
Yeah.
Like it really does. Like not just posting, but maybe also scrolling too.
Yeah.
My goal at the moment is trying to not be on my phone and try and be a lot more present.
Yeah.
Because last year I just recorded every concert, every gig, everything.
Yeah.
Watched fucking Jelly Roll like this. I watched Lewis Capaldi like this. I watched Billie Eilish like this. I watched 1-4 like this. I watched Central C like this. I watched everything I did. I watched it through my lens.
Yeah.
And I don't remember any of the cool things. I only remember the videos I took.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though I've got Ed Sheeran on Friday coming up, and
oh man,
I hope I don't.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm just going to use my phone.
Bernie will tell you what it was like.
Yeah.
So who's going? Is Gina
just Rhiannon,
going?
and Bernie and I are going.
Oh, okay. Gina's not going?
I didn't get her a ticket.
Oh, it was. Oh, yeah. If you weren't going, Gina was going. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I just got Bernie a ticket for her birthday, and I thought, I may as well get Rhiannon and I a ticket too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, for just the floor standing general admission tickets.
Yeah.
Which will be good because I haven't been to a concert yet this year, and we're freaking 5 weeks in already.
Yeah, it's already the second month.
I know.
Like,
I haven't done shit yet.
Yeah, and you live down the road.
I know. It's why I moved
It's
here.
why you moved here.
I know. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Mind you, I am still trying to catch up. Being a subcontractor now, like sending invoices, waiting the invoices to get paid, and then not getting paid for 5-6 weeks as well before I moved here. I'm still trying to catch up. So I probably wouldn't be going to concerts anyway if I ain't got the money to be spending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Everyone fucking thinks, Doxie's fucking balling. No, he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's not. Anyway, I'm going to get towards the end of the episode in a minute. But how far do you reckon the app is away from being to the point in which you're happy with it being? Like post, like obviously you're going to put the countdown out no matter what.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm going to make it in the 10 days. Like, that's it. I'm just going to make it live and then just do changes along the way. That, if people give me feedback about oh, I don't really like the way that it does that, and that's a problem sort of thing, then sure, I'll make those kind of adjustments. But then I'll start working in the background on how to get the business side set up, because that's a paid side. I have to work out, haven't done that sort of through an app before. So I want to do a few trial runs with that while that's happening, and probably have like T-shirts for sale with, dog themed, linked to what my website and the app and, wherever is printing it, and just as a test type of thing. But, I think that I just have to let it go and just run with the way that it is, because I don't think it's ever going to be fully what I want it to be all in one go. I think it's just going to be a stages thing.
Yeah.
And it's going to take its time.
And it might never,
Yeah.
like hopefully you can start putting that responsibility onto other people to start making the adjustments and changes that you want. But every app constantly changes.
Yeah.
Every app. Yeah. It's always been that way.
Yeah. Everything evolves and everything. So, yeah.
I like the story of Netflix. I watched this podcast about the guy who started Netflix, and he was saying how he was renting DVDs and stuff from like Civic Video and Blockbuster, like everyone was back then.
Yeah.
And he was driving all the way there, picking up a DVD, driving home, watching it, driving all the way back, putting it in the Dropbox.
Paying late fees.
And he was just thinking to himself, he's like, why can't I just order this? Why do I have to go there and pick it up? People aren't going to post a DVD. So he just got a DVD, hired it, put it inside an envelope, sealed it, put it in the post, waited, went back home. It showed up at his door. He opened it. He's like, that wasn't too bad. That worked out pretty good. So he said he just started a website where people could order all the DVDs from anywhere. They got a bunch of stock, but then they started asking other people to let them use their stock, and they would order it straight from there. Then eventually, after the DVDs stopped work, which they did for a long, long time, then they just made it into an app, and then they just started having people watch everything online on Netflix. And like, that is so cool. Like, started off as a CD delivery company.
Wow. Yeah.
But I like watching the success stories of how apps are built too, because it seems so distant and so far away and so unattainable, but I guess everyone had to start with it just being an idea, eh?
Yeah, and like all these stories that I've been seeing about it, I don't even know what their app does. Like, because it has nothing that affects me. And it's like, and they're making $50,000 a month or a year on it, and it's like, it's not even something that helps me at all, but there are hundreds of thousands of apps out there, that you wouldn't even know about because they don't affect you.
Yeah.
But, every one of them affects that somebody can use it somewhere.
Yeah, it's crazy, now that you think about it. Because I wonder if a lot of things like that too. Probably brands are probably like that, and there's probably so many different brands I don't even know about, and they probably do $50,000 a month in sales. Like, imagine how many apps there would be too.
Yeah, like all these people that are posting, what they made online in the last 12 months, and they put January $500, and then like September $21,000, like, and all that, and it's like, I don't even know what they're selling. Like, how are they selling that much? And these people that are selling, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of cookies, and it's like, what? They're just insane. Like,
I love watching how things slowly get better over time, though. I use this podcast as an example of it. Someone actually bringing it up to me at dinner last night. Like, it's cool to watch so everything just slowly improve,
Yeah.
Since the first time when we sat down and did ours, and I was actually thinking about it the other week when we were at Ryan's and Hannah's engagement party. Amanda made the cake for the night.
Yeah.
And I was eating this cake way before I knew she made it. And I'm thinking, this is fucking so good. Yeah, Amanda made this cake. I'm like, oh, what the fuck, man? I remember you were making cakes. Like, are you making cakes a lot? And she's like, lately I've been pumping them out, like, multiple a week now. And, like, I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, I remember when you were, like, made your first video, like, I want to get into making cakes,
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's so cool.
I know, she's doing amazing.
Yeah.
And she's so good. Yeah.
She is so good at it.
Yeah. I just haven't had, like, because we don't eat cake, and I haven't even had, like, parties or occasions where we need cake, because I just want to buy cake or cookies from her. Like,
my belief is that inevitably, with enough time and consistency, everything's going to get better. and it can only ever get to the place in which you want it to get to, because it's going to keep getting better no matter what if you keep working on the thing.
Yeah.
So you're obviously going to get it to that point.
Yeah.
You know? So that's my biggest takeaway in life. Like, don't stop the thing you're doing.
Yeah.
You're going to get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just don't get what you want when you want it.
Don't wait until you think that you're there. Just progress as you're getting to that goal.
Yeah.
You know, like,
It's going to get there eventually. You won't get, I always say, you'll always get what you want, but you won't get what you want when you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like nothing really is overnight. Like,
No.
yeah.
And if it was overnight, then everyone else would be doing it. One of my favorite things is thinking to myself, like, no one else is getting this little amount of sleep. No one else is doing this many hours at work. And then I think to myself, no one else is putting this much effort into the content, and no one else is putting this much effort into walking their dog. And then I think to myself, like, fuck yeah, like, no wonder fucking my dog's the best dog in the world, you know, because no one else is willing to put in that same work. And then if everyone did, then my dog would be shit, because everyone would have a cool dog. My dog's the most babe.
Yeah.
I love the fact that things are difficult, because I'm willing to continue to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And are you sleeping like
Terribly.
Yeah.
Oh my God, terribly. And it did not help today that I had 15 donuts. Like, that is going to fuck with my sleep.
Did you just want to have a nap when you came home?
I've just wanted to have a nap for about 4 weeks straight. That's all I want to do at all times of the day.
Yeah.
I want to have a nap after this, and I can't.
Like, I'll go out for the day. Like, I'll go up to Pops and I'll come home and I want to have a nap, you know, because I'm so exhausted during the week that doing stuff like that just like exhausts me.
Yeah.
Because during the week I was never sleeping. Like, I would have such bad sleeps because I couldn't fall asleep. I couldn't stay asleep, and I'd get up at 5 o'clock, and the moment I got up, my brain was on.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, I'm so tired. Like, it was like, yep, think about work, you know, and think about shit going to work. I'd get phone calls, text messages from 5 a.m. and never switched off. And even like, you know, I finished at 3:30, but I quite often stayed longer. But even driving home, oh, have you finished yet? You know, yeah, go to the office, you know, and, you know, somebody might text me at night time and stuff. And you never really got to turn off from work. And so it's taken my brain a long time to wind down and not be like, and I'd think about work all the time. And even one of the owners said to me, you know, we talked a little bit about why I was going and everything. And I said, yeah, I just find it hard to switch off. You know, I'm just stressed all the time. I don't sleep. And he went, I don't sleep. And I went, but you own the business.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't sleep.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's like, yeah, I shouldn't be an employee where I'm not sleeping.
No.
But that's been the hardest thing, is trying to learn to go to sleep again.
When eventually learning becomes unlearning everything you've already learned.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's worked. It's obviously worked very hard, because I've always been very inspired by how much you have worked hard. So I don't think I've ever really told you enough, but it's like, it's very evidently obvious. You know, you've worked very hard forever.
Yeah.
I've never seen you not work, and that's why when you're like, I'm quitting my job, I was like, fuck yeah, quit this job.
I know, so I think I didn't, the only one that knew was Bernie, right? So the day that I actually resigned, I resigned at 8 o'clock in the morning. Me and Chat did my my resignation, and I sent it to myself at work. And then at 8 a.m, I sent it to the two owners, and that was at 8. And then Bernie come in at 9, and then I had printed my resignation out just so that I had a hard copy of it, and showed a couple of close people at work. And she came in, and about half an hour later, I just put it in front of her, and it had on the top, you know, the resignation. And she looked at me and went, did you? And I was like, yep. And we didn't really get a chance to talk about anything. And then she was having dinner with Dad. And I didn't know. No, actually, Kyle was having dinner with Dad, but I didn't know that all you guys were all going. Yeah. He met Rhiannon, and you were all met at, I think it was at Kings Park Tavern or whatever.
Yeah.
And then so Kyle came home from dinner, because he's the only one that lives with me now. So he came home from dinner, and he went, oh, is there something you want to tell me? And I was like, he knows. How would he know? And I went, because I thought it was just him and Dad. And I'm like, how would he know? When have you been talking to? And he went, Bernie. And I went, oh, okay. Yeah, I resigned from my job. And I was like.
And he goes, if you think I'm going to support us on an apprentice wage, just
yeah,
for that.
That's exactly right. He goes, you need to find a job because I can't afford our rent.
Yeah.
and then like half an hour later, I found out that, you know, she said it in front of Dad as well because we're not together anymore. I didn't want him to know, you know, everything straight away. Like, you know, I would have eventually told him. And half an hour later, he rings me up and I'm like, I look at my phone, Anthony Doxie. I'm like, oh no, he's going to give me a lecture.
Yeah.
And then he went, oh, I heard you quit your job. That's great. You know, you deserve a rest. And I know you work really hard and, you know, you've always worked hard. And he just gave me the biggest pump up. I'm like, what? What's going on? Like everyone's just being so supportive. And then I talked to you and then I found out you'd quit your job like 2 days before as well.
Did I already do it?
Yeah.
Right.
But I found out from Dad that you'd quit your job.
Yeah.
So, and it was like, holy shit, what's going on? There's nobody working in this family. Like,
yeah, I know. Well, I think if that's not all the motivation you need to keep doing the thing that you're doing, then it's like everyone's literally been supportive for it. Everyone's like,
yeah.
When I've quit my job, no one has ever been supportive. Everyone's like, well, you're going to think about what you're going to do next. Oh, fuck off. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Well, we're going to be at the end of the episode, all right? We can't keep talking, otherwise we'll talk forever.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you for coming on for a second time. I wish I was able to spend more time with you yesterday and proper time with you.
I'm so sorry that you were so tired. Like, I was glad that you put in the effort to go when you did. I mean, I know it was a free ticket, you know, that you got, but I paid a lot of money for mine to get the VIP tickets. But I'm so glad that you went for as long as you did with me because I just love spending time with you.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun sitting up front with you. I hated when, you know what I hated? I hated when they said, right, they were trying to sell networking like it was some fucking
like
thing.
Now, network with everyone around you.
I was like, far
We
out.
did that another time as well.
Oh,
yeah.
I hate that drag of a thing. They're like, you guys ready to network? I'm like, bruv, why are you painting the word in such a gay light for? You know, like it's meant to be a nice, cool word you can use every now and then. Like, who's ready to network? It's like, I'm never using that word again.
Well, when we did it the second time, like I was like, oh, am I going to find people to talk to? You know, and then some guy came over and he was told me that he was in IT and everything, and he's like, oh, what are you hoping to get out of this? And like I said, a couple of things like, a bit of inspiration, you know, a bit of, you know, I've learned a bit about marketing and all that. And he was like he was just very negative on, well, I don't think you're at the right place. Like, this is all about like networking and trying to meet with other people and all that. And it's like, I don't know what seminar you're at.
Yeah, it's like what in the 12 minutes of time we got to talk to each other.
Yeah, like it wasn't a networking event, you know, like where,
they're into those. Some
it
of those
was a
people
sales
there,
event, but not a networking event.
Some of the people that are insane that go to that kind of shit too. That first bloke that we spoke to that was like sitting over to our left.
Oh, the martial arts guy?
Fuck. When he was talking, I'm just thinking, bruv, get away from me. Like, I would hate to be having this conversation, and I'm glad I can't hear.
I know. The music was so loud.
And he was like the sales rep for the guys. Like, trust me, I signed up for his course a few years ago. It was the best decision I ever made. I thought, you're convincing yourself that, bro. You're not convincing me that.
Yeah, and his son was very enthusiastic.
Yeah. He was retarded, though. His son was, like, actually full retarded. Like, he was, like, twitching and shit. No, you can. You can say that again. You can say that again. No, I'm not saying anything wrong with him. Like, obviously there's something wrong with him, but, like, I wasn't mean to him. He was just like, he said, my name's blah, blah, blah. And I said, my name's Jake. And he says, wow, our names are very similar. And I just thought to myself, like, bro, fuck me. If I'm meant to be networking, I'm not talking to the right guy. Yeah. But all in all, it was a fun day, and I'm glad I got to spend time with you.
I'm glad I got to spend the time with you. Yeah. I love it. I love every moment I spend with you. You crack me up all the time.
Good. Like, yeah, crack me up too.
You're one of my favourite people. Yeah. I can't say you're my favourite child because, you got
two others that will never listen.
They might be watching.
They'll never listen. Yeah. I bet it's cool too. I think it must be like a strange feeling, like having kids that grow up to be friends, It's so weird. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, like I feel that I'm more of a friend to you guys than a parent.
Yeah.
Like I was a parent in the beginning.
Yeah.
But then you become their friends.
Yeah, like what's the point of trying to tell me? Because I'm not going to listen if you tell me what to do.
No, I don't tell you what to do or anything,
I'm sure you gave up on that a long time ago.
Yeah. But because I didn't want to be told what to do as an adult, so I didn't bother.
Yeah.
And I give advice sometimes, like I just say it because I just want it said.
Yeah.
That, at least I told them.
Yeah.
Like at least I won't die thinking, what if I didn't tell them this?
Yeah.
Not to
spend their money like that.
Yeah. But
someone told me a story recently about them being, I swear there was someone told me a story recently of them being 27 or 28 years old, and they had to ask their parents' permission to do something, and they said no, and they didn't do it. And I swear I heard it in the last 48 hours, but I don't remember where I heard it from. And I thought to myself, like, what? You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's also, like, it's a bit sad too, because everyone in the last 12 months really has all split up and gone their own different ways, Like, hasn't been like
I know. And that's what I'm sad about is, like, I just don't get to see everyone with quality time, anymore on almost daily basis.
Yeah.
Like, that's the hardest part. But,
It's not like everyone really spent much quality time together before anyway.
No.
I'm finding
I find the time that we do have together is a bit more focused, with, catching up with one another and all that, because, you really only have a couple of hours and then everyone's got to go again.
Yeah.
So, but,
it becomes so much to manage too, eh?
Yeah.
And you've always been good. Like, you go see Pop, like, every
I'm there tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow even.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I'll probably go and see him.
Dad's mad if he thinks I'm going to go visit him every fortnight. Not a chance that's happening. Yeah. That's I don't want anyone to ever move too far though. That's like one thing I really don't want.
Yeah, everyone says to me, why don't you move to Dubbo? People have said it for years because I always go out there, and it's like, I don't think I could be away from my kids. Like, if they're in Sydney, like, I've got to be in Sydney.
Yeah.
Like, because I just don't want to be that far away from, from knowing that I can see you at any point.
Yeah.
Whereas...
But you still can see everyone at any point. So, like, I'm not saying go to Dubbo, but if the idea's ever there...
But I think that you guys won't come and visit me.
Yeah, but I'm not going to come to Rouse Hill, Mum.
Yeah.
It's not going to make a difference.
When's Kyle going to come to Dubbo?
Yeah. It's not going to make a difference.
I think Bernie may be the first one that moved away, Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she did. But, and then other times I think, she's got Gina... When she's back in town, Bernie really treasures that time together. So I don't know if she actually would move away. Yeah.
I just hope no one moves away, because like everyone in the families, I've always like extended family. We've never had extended family close by.
Yeah.
Like I've got heaps of friends that have like grandparents in the same suburb,
cousins
in the same
cousins
suburb,
the same age.
Like the fucking grandparents are like live there basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and myself like, fuck, I didn't even know grandparents could live within 5 minutes of your parents, so that's sick.
Yeah, we've never been near grandparents.
Nah, half the family lives in Victoria.
In
Melbourne. The other half lives in freaking Gosford.
But then when you think about Americans, they 18 leave school and go to another state to go to college.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like they're just basically kicked out of home at 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're trying to kick them out too. Like, you got to go. You got to go to college.
We need you to go. Like, very few of them stay at home, and but here in Australia, I don't think a lot of people actually move out of home at a young age.
No, not today anyway.
Not these days.
No, not these days.
Yeah, and years ago, that's what people wanted to do. Like, by the time I was 21, I was already lived out of home.
Yeah,
and I couldn't wait. Like, that was the
The dream.
Like I'm surprised that I lasted that long. But yeah, because I couldn't wait to move out of home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most people I know have moved out of home by now.
Yeah.
Can't think of anyone off the top of my head that is still living at home.
Yeah.
But people aren't moving out because it's too expensive. That's, I think, why no one's moving out.
Yeah. They're not moving out before they're 21. Like, by the time they're, 23, 25, they're sort of out of home. But, yeah, Kyle, you got a year.
Now people are getting back home when they're having kids because now they can't afford to live at home and have a kid at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're moving back home. That's not going to be me. Don't worry about that. It's not going to be me. I'm going to ask you one final question. Same question I've asked every single time. I've asked you it once before. There's no right or wrong answer. Final question I always ask anyone is, if someone came to you for a piece of advice because they were feeling a bit depressed, most because they were just lost, is there any advice you'd give that person?
I still go on the same advice. Like, I still think just keep talking and, talk it out because, people are there to support you, and the more you talk, the better you feel and everything. I know a lady going through hardship today because her best friend passed away a year ago today, and she's absolutely devastated, and I just wanted to reach out and give her a hug, But, and that's the other thing, like a cuddle, like a hug, is so warm, and I don't know, it takes all your worries away when you get a hug. And I just wanted to reach out to her today and give her a big hug. I actually cried today seeing her post and, knowing how brokenhearted she is. And it's very ironic because today I thought about Luke and had a little sook. And I do that regularly. Like, I'm more devastated about him than any other death that's hit me, But seeing Amanda's heartbreak today, here I am. Getting emotional, but yeah.
Do you want me to find you some tissues?
I'm right. But yeah, seeing her heartbreak today, just, if people could see how broken the people are that they left behind, it's just devastating. And so keep talking because you never know how you're affecting people. And
I couldn't agree anymore. If you talk and talk and talk, I guess they kind of kill the problem, eh?
Yeah.
You kind of kill it.
Half the problem is because you don't know how to talk about it, and you'd be surprised how much help there actually is out there, whether it's be with a stranger or people that family or whoever, like some confidant, people can help. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all it is as well, talking about it, because you're not going to fix it by thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you got the wrong thoughts in your head by thinking about it. The wrong things, the wrong ideas come in your head.
Yeah.
And that's where people go wrong, and that's where the devastation happens.
Well, I didn't expect to make you cry, Mum, but if I asked you my final question, that wasn't my intention.
I wasn't expecting the tears.
Wasn't my intention, but I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. I think the app that you're making is really, really cool. And I just want you to keep working on it. I just want you to keep doing it and turn it into this $100 million idea that we've elaborated on behind the scenes of everything that the app can turn into. But even
inspired by Aura.
Isn't that? I don't know. I'm very proud of you for everything that's been happening lately, Mum, and I'm just honoured to be able to have you on the podcast a second time because this is now in leagues with my favourite episode.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
This is my favourite podcast I've ever been on.
I'll take that. I'll take that. And for everyone listening as well, thank you for making it to the end of the episode. It was amazing with this week. There'll be another one next week. That's a wrap. Perfect.
Yeah, we heading for the sun. Shawty got my high, I ain't tripping for the funds. Yeah, I won't start, I ain't tripping, I'm a stunt.